My name is Borrayo, and I'm currently a Sports Med 3 student at South Tahoe High School. For my second project, I chose to do a motion analysis program of soccer shots. In this program, I test 3 different shots: inside of the foot curl, laces power shot, and laces side volley. The first shot I worked on was an inside of the foot curl. This shot uses the inside of your foot to curl a ball around a defender or a wall. This shot can be used right outside the box or right inside the box. Proper technique for a curl shot is selecting your target, approaching the ball from the side, kicking the ball with the inside of your foot, hitting the ball in the center or bottom half of the ball, following through with your shot, making sure that your hips and body face the target, and making sure you don't lean back. In this first pre-testing video, you can see that my foot doesn't follow through with the shot and that my right foot ends up with weird placement after I shoot the ball. In the second video, you can see that my hips don't line up with the target after I shoot the ball. To improve the shot, I went out and worked 5 days a week for 2 weeks, making sure to stretch before shooting to prevent injury. After my 2-week program, I went back out to the field to shoot again. In this first video, you can tell that my right leg follows through with my shot more and doesn't land in that awkward position. In the second video, you can see that my body ends facing the target. In the following videos, you can see just how much my form has improved with accuracy as well as the curl of the shot. Although I am missing all these shots, you can see just how accurate my shot has become, hitting the same side of the goal and post every time. After working on the shot for 2 weeks, I think that my form has improved. As you can see from the videos, my accuracy is better as well as how much curl is on the ball when I strike it. The second shot I worked on was a laces power shot, which uses the laces of your foot to shoot a ball with more power. This shot can be used from outside of the box and farther out on the field. Correct form for a power shot includes selecting your target, keeping your head down, planting your foot in the direction of the shot, locking your ankle when striking the ball, kicking the center or bottom half of the ball, following through with your shot, making sure your shooting foot is the first to hit the ground, and making sure not to lean back. In this first pre-testing video, you can see that my ankle is a little loose when striking the ball and that I don't follow through very much with my shot. In the next 2 videos, you can see that my accuracy isn't very good and that I look up as soon as I strike the ball. To improve the shot, I went out and worked 5 days a week for 2 weeks, making sure to stretch before shooting to prevent injury. After the 2 weeks of working on the shot, I went out to record myself shooting again. In this first video, you can see that my ankle is locked and that I follow through with my shot more. In the second video, you can see that I keep my head down longer, although I still need to work on keeping it down. After working on the shot for 2 weeks, I think that my technique has improved a lot for my power shot. As you can tell from the videos, my shot is a lot more powerful and more accurate, and my form is much better with me not looking up as soon as I strike the ball and my ankle being locked when I strike it. The final shot I worked on was a laces side volley, which uses the laces of your foot to strike a ball when it's in the air to the side of you. This shot can be used anywhere outside the box or right inside the box. Proper technique for a side volley includes selecting your target, hitting the middle of the ball, making sure not to hit it too high, which would cause the ball to go over the net, or too low, which would cause the ball to go into the ground, and following through after you make contact with the ball. Remember, you don't need to swing your leg a lot to get a good shot and to bend your plant leg to get a better angle on the ball, and always make sure not to lean back when shooting. In my pre-testing videos, you can see that my plant leg isn't bent, my right foot doesn't follow through after the shot, and I'm swinging my leg too much. To improve the shot, I went out and worked 5 days a week for 2 weeks, making sure to stretch before shooting to prevent injury. After these 2 weeks, you can tell that my form has improved, with my plant leg bending more when I'm striking the ball, my right leg following through after I shoot, and my right leg not swinging as much when shooting. After working on my side volley for 2 weeks, I think that my technique has improved a lot. Working with this program, I have been able to improve my shot accuracy as well as the power of my side volleys.